All right. Morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is very cold here today, so I'm inside. What we're going to talk about today. Good morning, sleep paralysis, national travel. Good to have you. Good to have you. What we're talking about today, one we can really touch on asshole Josiah Mizukami. His channel's been taken down, which is just exactly what is needed. Yo, 57, 54 in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Josiah's channel was taken down, and you guys, when shit like this happens, it's a global effort, right? It's not just in America, man. YouTube is a global platform, right? We all have the power to report him. Anytime we see some bullshit like this on social media, goddamn right we need to report him, right? Just like everybody did with Josiah. Okay? everybody everybody reported Josiah just as the way it should have been. It was perfect. He's like, that wasn't harm free, okay? That just wasn't harm free because they took my channel, and that's just that's just not harm free, okay? Yeah, and his fan club, yeah. Dude, yeah. Messiah. Yeah, he lost it. He lost it. And it's fucking rad, you guys. It took all of us, you guys. It really did. It took all of us to stop him. It wasn't just me. It really was. There's people from all over the world reporting that piece of shit. And the funny thing is it's funny that it took this long, right? YouTube at this point should be filing fucking charges against him, right? But no, they're not going to fucking cut into Susan's fucking paycheck, right? No, they don't want to. They don't want to pay any money towards legal, right? No, because that's just no. They're gonna. They want Susan being the CEO of YouTube. They want her to have her fucking last fucking dollar. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Money. If 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 there wasn't any type of oversight, like from us, like ultimately we're the moderators on YouTube. We're the moderators, the people. We're the eyes that are seeing all the bullshit that's going on. Yeah, his Facebooks. Yeah, the Facebooks haven't been taken down yet. That's the fucked up thing about it, man. Is YouTube takes the shit down, but no, Facebook leaves it up. Oh, he's doing just fine. Yeah, let's let a fucking pedophile run free on our fucking platform. Yeah, his Facebooks are still up. But his YouTubes did get taken down last night. Comments were removed. Yeah, everything. Everything. And what we're kind of talking about today is these cults, you guys. Is yeah, it does. Facebook is a fucking shit platform, man. It's a shit platform, and it does. It protects fucking pedophiles. It does. Yo, 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 Tom Bombadil in the motherfucking house. Yeah, so 54, he's all the way from Australia, guys. And he's in on this too, man. He's been on the back burner with us too, helping fight this piece of shit Mizukami. What's next for Mizukami most likely is either I'm thinking jail or fuck, I don't know. I don't know. He's definitely raised some eyebrows. That's for sure. I mean, all the shit that he's been saying. Yeah, good to see all y'all this morning. We're talking cults, evangelism, James Jones, David Taylor, Scientology, NAR, God, greed, lies, and 5F. 5F movement being that fucking lunatic Kathryn Krick, right? Because Kathryn Krick is part of the fivefold movement. David has even mentioned the 5F movement as well, right? Numerous times. David's like, oh, the fivefold ministry. I'm part of the fivefold movement. Just like that fucking lunatic Kathryn Krick, right? And she's up and coming too. And I'm gonna put a poll out for you guys. I'm gonna let it run. I don't know. I'll probably let it run for a month or so, just to get like a really good accurate account of who we put on the chopping block next. It's gonna be. I'll put a list of 3 up there. I got an extra healthy glow this morning because I had extra Luther Burgers Tom Bombadil. I had my extra Luther burgers with extra glaze. Extra glaze today, Tom. Gotta have my Krispy Kreme. Yo, Zero Skateboard in the motherfucking house. Yo, what up, my boy, all the way from Germany? Glad you can make it, man. I hope you're feeling better, brother. I hope you're feeling better, man. Talking about, well, we started with Josiah. His channel's been taken down. Extra orange flavor. Yeah, let me turn my glow down a little bit. There, let me turn my glow down. That way I'm not glowing so much. I don't want David to get jealous. He's all, he can't glow, only I can. Oh, dope. Okay. Oh, that's cool, man. I'm glad you're feeling better, man. Yeah, once the fever breaks, man. Chuck Wood, I think at this point, the Nosiah, like he's got a lot to deal with, man. Like the fact that they took his channel down again. Like for YouTube to take two channels down like that back to back over and over. Yeah, and I think that's what's gonna happen next. This is gonna go court. They're gonna take it to the courts now. That's what I'm saying is like YouTube, I'm calling you out really. You need to start suing these motherfuckers like Josiah and putting orders against them that hey, if you're on our platform, we're just gonna fucking fuck you over. And that's what I don't get, Chuck Wood. You would think that, you know, these social media fucking tycoons, right? Chuck Wood in the house, would step up to the plate and be like, yeah, let's just go ahead and put a fucking order against this guy that next time we see him on the platform, we're gonna sue the shit out of him. YouTube's got the money. Why don't they? Why don't they? But yes, I'm with you, Chuck Wood. It's gonna take a court order to keep him off digital media. Yep. And if he violates that order, then he's fucked for sure. And the court can absolutely do that. They can be like, now we have evidence of you trying to meet up with young girls. Go ahead and fucking, you know what? No digital media, no phones, nothing. You can have a fucking house phone and that's it. It's like they're gonna give him like one of those, what do they call them? The ones they give like the senior citizens when they fall. That's what they're gonna give them. The jitterbug. They're gonna be like, you can have a jitterbug and that's it. Yeah, they're gonna have to get a court order 54 for sure. Yeah. Let's not warn him of it though. Yeah, 54. Yeah, let's not warn him of it. I mean, it's already suspect. Yeah. If he's too fucking dumb to know, then he's too fucking dumb. Then he needs to be fucking put away. That's what needs to happen to the Nosiah, Messiah, Josiah. Is if he's too dumb to know what was going on, right? Then he needs you guys what Josiah needs, he doesn't need prison, all right? He needs fucking fucking therapist. He needs intense therapy. Intense therapy. Years with this guy. This guy needs therapy. And if they can't they should probably put him in needs to be castrated. You know, I don't condone that type of violence, but you know, hey Chris Com, you want to know? Check check this out, bro. Hey Chris Com, um, do you know that America was actually the first country in the world to implement chemical castration? It wasn't Germany, bro. It was America, dude. It was America, bro. All right. Yeah, it was America, dude. It was America that implemented. that implemented castration first. Yeah, dude, I suffer from mental health issues too, but nothing this deep. Nothing this deep. At this point, yeah, mental health is like this kind of goes out the window. Like, at what point do we stop saying, okay, fuck mental health, just arrest the guy? I'm with you. I I believe you, dude. I'm with you there on that one, dude. It's like, at what point, where's that fucking fine line? Okay, like, he's definitely mentally ill. Now we have proof that he's out on social media attempting to meet up with underage girls. Why the fuck hasn't his door been fucking kicked down? Yeah, this is overboard now. Yeah. See, there's other people in here who've had manic episodes, but didn't think they were fucking God. It's like, what the fuck? It's like Josiah, Nosiah, Messiah woke up one day, be like, oh, I'm the Messiah all of a sudden. Oh, it's so harm free and beautiful, everything. But I fucking wear leather pants and shit when I do these fucking MC shits over in the fucking pedo capital of the world. Come on, Josiah, fuck out of here. Yeah, I'm with you. No, this is overboard now. Yeah, you're big time, big time. Good morning, Matthew Moore. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I told him I was the Messiah too. Yep. He's trying to piss people off. Well, you know what? If he's doing that, you know what, dude? He's barking up the wrong fucking tree. Oh, hey, no, he's gonna get fucked, dude. You guarantee that, dude. Yeah, dude. You're right. You're right, Zero Skateboarder. You're right. They don't fuck around with this. They don't give a fuck what country you're going to do this. America doesn't fuck around with this anymore. Yep, you are absolutely right. Good morning, Cutlass Supreme. Good to have you. We're talking Jim Jones, cult evangelism, Scientology, NAR, God, greed, lies, and the 5F movement. Yeah, Zero Skateboard's got a good point. Ever since the Bush administration, man, they don't fuck around. Hey, let's keep that kind of chat off. I know. Hey, let's like, I get you, man. But we got to be careful in the chat, man. My channel gets shut down for some shit like that. Okay. Um, yeah, no, you're good. I think it got censored out. I see it on StreamYard here, but I don't see it on the YouTube chat, so I think it got censored out. It's weird. Like, I can see it here. I just won't pin it, but yeah, let's try and keep the chat a little bit clean, okay? Like, I say fucking shit and all that, god damn it, motherfucker. That's a little bit different, but when you talk like in terms like that, yeah, man, I got to be real careful, dude. Nah, you're good, brother. You're good. No need to apologize, man. Dude, my channel is under so much fire from these assholes, dude, that anything I do wrong, dude, my channel will get fucking knocked off the fucking platform for anything, dude. But you got assholes like Nosiah Josiah, right? And it takes fucking what, almost 2 months for his shit to get removed. I'm with you, dude. This has gone beyond. Where the fuck is the government going to step in at this point and be like, you know what? We're going to go ahead and start regulating these. Oh, word up, web nerd. Dope, dude. Okay. No, nice to have you, web nerd. Nice to have you. Good to have you on our team, man. Fuck yeah. Good to have you. Good to have you, web nerd. At what point, you guys, is the government gonna fucking grab their sack and fucking and step up to these corporations like YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, BitChute? Last time I checked, those motherfuckers don't make the rules, man. Dan Alexander, all the way from up north in Canada. No, original troll. David used your mouth. I love when the original troll comes in here. He only helps the channel. Nope, David used your mouth, man. That's why your fucking mouth smells like fucking rancid mayonnaise. Because David stirs the jar of mayonnaise with his member. Then he brushes your teeth. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Original troll. Dude, you're just here because you know David's fucked. And David, he did. That's funny. Uh, it probably is Joseph. It probably is Joseph Bush. He's, I got to go in there and talk to him. It wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, let's get back to at what point is the government, right? Because Susan Walchek, the fucking CEO of YouTube, right? At what point, right? She's sitting up there playing in the billionaires club right now for sure. You got, I wonder at what point would she's a woman and it's like this she there's pedophiles on her fucking platform and it took this much time for people to get involved, not even people to get involved, but for the platform to get involved to shut down Josiah's channel. What the fuck? If anybody wants to join the chat too, you're welcome to. By all means. I know it's Wednesday morning. I'm self-employed and this is part of what I do. It's cold and windy here today, so I figured I'd bundle up and run a live stream and we'd have a chat about all these assholes. Jim Jones, I mean, Jim Jones is kind of the godfather of cults if you think about it. You know, when you think cults, what do you think? Damn, Jim Jones, David Koresh, right? But Jim Jones, that's the one that rings a bell probably first, right? Everybody thinks Jim Jones, Guyana, fucking mass suicide, 900 plus people, right? Shout out to all the Amish fans here. He smashed a lawyer, bro. Amen. 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 We got Kathryn Krick on the come up too, which is Jim creeps you guys out there, huh? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, the thing is 54 is Jim Jones is if you look at all the other cults in America, they model what up, Tom Bombadil, the motherfucker. Goose. Tom, let's talk about Jim Jones for a minute. I mean, Jim Jones, you really think about it, he's the godfather of cults, right? If you think cults, you think Jim Jones, right? All those people down in Guyana, he isolated them, he manipulated them, and then he took them to the fucking end, man.
Yep.
Just like Josiah would no doubt do. David's gonna do. I mean, David.
Monday was amazing, man.
Yeah, and on that end, it really shows you like how deep rooted the psychology is in these so-called false messiahs, man. You know, I have clips of news agents saying, you know, what is it with these false messiahs? Does it lead to religious extremism? That is my question. And
yo, I needed my Jesus candle for Monday, man. The Zoom meeting. I needed some Jesus up in that. Y'all. I'm not gonna say you missed it, but it was something. It was something else.
Yeah, it really is, man. And for Josiah, man, that psychological. I don't know where he's at upstairs, man.
Well, I just wanted to make sure everyone knew, like, we sat in on a phone call with Josiah, and it was insane. Like, I had not sat through your content with Josiah as much, and I needed, I needed to brace myself for that.
What'd you think, dude, compared to David? And who would you put on the spectrum more than compare David and Josiah?
Josiah has David in a lot of ways. I mean, David's not doing straight up pedophilia.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
You know, David sticks to over 18-year-olds.
Yeah. Zero Skateboard. It was the Zoom meeting we did the other night. Yeah, it was a Zoom meeting, brother. On Monday, we do Zoom meetings Monday at 8 Central, and it's a little more personal. Yeah, a little more up close and personal. I put out more information there about what's going on than I do out here. No, I didn't record the Zoom call, man.
Well, I could tell you it was a lot of fun and it was really intense.
Yep.
And it's like I said, and we all know, like, society's kind of crumbling in a lot of ways. And instead of bragging about hiding for 3 years like David, you know, like, we're actually out here doing real stuff and not stealing people's money.
We did call Josiah on Monday night. Monday night.
And that's why I want to support your platform and make it grow, because I think you're already doing more than David. I went to David for like, we want to make change as people who are citizens or whatever, you know, in our station of life. And David's just stealing money. I wouldn't even call it grifting. It's stealing money.
Yeah, it's no longer he's gone beyond the grift at this point. It's straight up fraud at this point what he's doing.
It's
Okay,
evil.
yeah, the liens and the lawsuit, the federal lawsuit. Okay, he's no longer scamming the government now. He is scamming taxpayers.
Yes.
Now he's fucking up. Now he's starting to fuck with the wrong people because these companies are LLCs, corporations, shit like that. He is fighting a financial warfare within that cult. He's the amount of money this guy's bleeding out right now is just absolutely ridiculous.
Like, I know it takes money to make an organization work, but David's stealing money from people.
Yeah, and where's it all going to?
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme and Luther Burgers. Oh man, yeah. So Jim Jones, another one I want to touch on too is David Miscavige. Where's that little piece of shit at? That guy's been hiding too, like a little sack of shit. Yeah, he's gone on the hiatus because he's starting to face some backlash from the government. Yeah, medical bills. Yeah, for sure. I mean, think of how much he's paying. I honestly, I think it was Matthew Boyd who was saying, "What if he already had like some kind of medical procedure? You know, is it possible?"
Maybe.
Um,
Didn't we get information that he has confirmed diabetes?
yeah, that's coming from one of my sources. Yeah, that has insider information. Yep, that's close to. I don't want to really give out that, but yeah, it's from one of my sources. That information has been confirmed. That
Yeah.
that he is sick because after it was me and Bill Cosby ASMR, we were talking about his health, and then I'd put a video out about him being sick, and they tried to actually strike my video down because I was talking about him being sick, about his condition, saying I was putting out private health information, which I wasn't. I didn't put out his medication, his doctor, or anything like that, what his treatment was. All I said is like, look, these are his conditions, right? That's not diabetes is a pretty fucking common condition. Hypertension usually goes along with high blood pressure and fucking all the shit you get with high cholesterol. So it wasn't like I was giving out a bunch of shit.
No. And everybody was worried about that since I was there in 2016, and he was joking about it like it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, but look at him now. The most recent video we've seen of him, he put on weight from the time we see him like 2 months ago till now. He looks like absolute shit, man.
He looked like shit.
Yeah, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if he makes it to 55, man.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if he makes it to 55.
And just for the David listeners, like, I had a dream he died when I was sleeping in your office building with everybody else, and it looks like he's on that path to having that happen to him.
Yep, I'm with you. Funny how these frauds are allowed to so-called hide. But if these guys were drug dealers, they would have been locked up long ago. Double standard of the government on how certain fraud is handled. Yepers. Everything is catching up. Yes, ball in my court. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is. Everything is catching up. It is compounding interest what David has done. It's compounding now. Like in Chernobyl, what's he say? What's the cost of lies? Every lie you tell incurs a debt to the truth, David. You've told 30 years of fucking lies, man. Well, guess what? 30 years of lies is fucking it's like a fucking tsunami, dude. It's catching up to you real slow. It's like the water's coming and it's just getting fucking bigger and bigger. And you know what? That wave's gonna fucking crash, David. Eventually. Yep. No, he can't. Snorts crushed up donuts. He's all, hey, 54, let's be clear. It's the glaze that I crush up and snort, okay? Not the whole donut because I would be wasting a donut. The donut is what I use to chase the glaze with, okay? The coffee and donuts is how I chase the glaze when I get the drips from the glaze. Okay. Yeah, ball in my court. He can't. You're absolutely right. He can't hide from all this financial abuse that he's done to people, man. He's scamming the government and taxpayers. And taxpayers. That's where it's starting to get, where he's starting to really fuck off with a lot of people, because this lien in the lawsuit, that's big. That's 2 financial battles he's fighting, plus a big fucking shady ass loan that he's fighting, right? David claims to be this great prophet. Why isn't he out here fucking holding services anymore?
And all it takes was you, like Alex, interacting with people. Like all you've done is just engage. You just took a little discipline and time, and already these houses of cards are crumbling in these little cults.
Yeah, dude. And David's the first one, Tom. Like, you were here with us, you know. And I was talking to my buddy about this the other day and how our contact went about. Like, the contact with me and Tom in the beginning was real sporadic because Tom was scared, man. Tom was fucking scared to come out and talk about it. He really was, man. And it took what? It took a year for us to come to this point where we're at now, I'd say, Tom. Right?
Yeah, I saw you, sorry, I saw you getting feedback a little bit. I saw you, and like I said, I had just given up with David because number one, I was just trying to come at him with theology, and they thought that was a joke because they just think, oh, he's trying to. They thought that was a joke, and then you were doing something that I just thought, oh, he's going after like the money and the real ways that David's actually hurting people with the paperwork. And I just thought, oh, like I don't know about all that. But yeah, but you just stuck with it, and I just I have to support this guy because, he's doing the right thing here. Um and it just took a little bit, and now I just saw as well just how wrong David was, because I showed you my one friend Thomas who was still afraid of David as well. And people will say, well, if God wants them removed, then God will do it. And then they don't do shit, but then, God needs your money though. So it's just, it's just wrong, we do have to do something. And I just didn't know what to do, until you came along basically, and I'm like, okay, this is working. What you're doing here is working.
It's going to work. And like we talked about in the beginning, David's the first one. We're going to go on to the next. David, in my opinion, David's done. If you guys think David's done too, I'm all ears. Do you think we should go in on him harder? Should we back off and start moving on to the next? What do you guys think? I think David's got his fucking plate fucking full, which he likes, of course. He likes to have a full plate, but
stick a fork in it.
Yeah, the full plate that I'm thinking of is not the full plate that David is thinking of. Yeah. He's got a fuck ton of shit to worry about. Legal shit.
And people need to know that you're just not obsessed over David, which I never thought that. It's just the first one.
It's just the first one. Yeah, we had to learn. We had to learn. This group learned from this, man. We learned how to stop a fucking cult, dude. Yeah, go hard on him till the lawsuit is commenced. Okay. Do you think let's see. Do you think David's going to try and make a comeback, Tom?
Yeah, he won't ever give up.
Okay, so keep going at David. Okay.
Right now, I saw Kathleen on her public Facebook is making apologies and stuff. So I've talked to people like Marlon Reed, who used to work with David, and he would say well, David would just go and, repent. But this was before I ever went there, maybe 20 years ago. David would get sat down, repent, and then he got onto his own thing. And David even said, in 2016, I'll, he brought up Todd Bentley, which is another big name who led the Lakeland revivals and had adultery. And he had to go through a long process of community restoring him, Yeah. And David is not interested in that. He's just, doing his own thing. And so he's going to keep hurting people until he gets any pushback.
Yeah. That's somebody brought up a good point. Why hasn't he been arrested yet? I think it's just a matter of time. His lies are catching up, man. He can't continue hurting people. He can't. I mean, all the articles that have been put out about him up north in St. Louis, like people up north in St. Louis know who David is. They really do. They know who David is. They know what he's been doing. Everybody is starting to finally connect the dots with this piece of shit. And I think it's just a matter of time before fucking Uncle Rico knocks on his door and is like, hey, Mr. Taylor, guess what? We've figured everything out. Why don't you go ahead and just come on out and put your hands behind your back? Here's a federal warrant. We found all the bullshit. Your game's over. In a perfect world, right?
I think that's what's going to happen unless Cloudman God comes and just stands over JMMI and with his fist up, like something from Attack on Titan. If he just has like a giant Cloudman show up.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Attack on Titan? Like,
yeah.
I think that's the only thing that's going to save David is that at this point. So I hope it happens. I know you got that one video of a news report from Canada, which was a cool video, but you can't scam people for the rest of your life because you clip the video off the internet.
Yeah, and that's what David is doing right now too. Let's talk about how he's actually running his scam on YouTube. He's I don't know anybody that could rerun a fucking 48-hour live, man. Like he's rerunning the old content behind shit and gaining the views, scamming the platform. After we're reporting him, YouTube is I watch his views go from 888,000 to 898,000 overnight. Yeah.
It's paid subs. I've seen that all the time in
Yeah.
like other parts of the internet. Like,
yeah,
they do this. It's part of the game to some people, but for
Yeah.
a Christian, and it seems like Kathryn Krick is doing it too, and maybe
Oh,
she got,
Kathryn Krick's buying her subs. Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck
And I don't
yeah.
think as a Christian you should do that if you want like an organic Holy Spirit move
Yeah.
of God. If you're just doing marketing, like you're a secular operation, maybe, but if you're believing for the Holy Spirit to make the increase happen, I don't know why you're buying subs.
Yeah. Yeah. And how you find out if they're buying the subs is you look in the chat all towards the end, you'll see like the porn bots and stuff. It'll say, "Oh, webcam girls." That's how you know they're paying for their subs and their views. There's a little porn
Yeah.
chat, there's porn bots in the end, man.
Nice.
Yep. And that's it's absolutely, to me, it creates an unfair system within the platform. It really does. Like people can buy their views and monetize their channel and get more money for paid views. I mean, it's in the end, it really is. It's like they're paying for views, but they're monetized on their platform. So it's like they're robbing Peter to pay Paul kind of thing, really.
And
Yeah.
everybody does it, but
Yeah.
again, the point of being a Christian is if everyone's taking steroids, like as a Christian, you don't play the game. You play fair as a Christian.
Yeah.
That's part of being a Christian. I think that's pretty universally agreed on.
That's the thing. I see a lot of videos out too, and it's like, who some of the most hateful people are? Christians, dude.
I know. That's why I'm here, because
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Honestly, dude, some of the most hateful, condescending, double standard people are Christians, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always watching Josiah 2, Cyber Eye. Okay, you guys want me to stay on David till he's officially gone. Okay. All right. Michelle. Michelle, she's probably fucking shitting her pants right now. She is probably shitting her pants right now because of all the shit that's going on. I mean, let me take a peek here. Let me get my screen share. I was pulling up stuff earlier. All right. Here's the most current lien against the cult, okay? And this was filed. Put up here a little bit for you guys. This is why they're in a lot of trouble. Kathryn, good morning. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Glad to have you here. This is the most. Let me drop that comment real quick. That way everybody can see here. All right. Let's see, mechanics lien. There we go. Okay, mechanics lien. All right, so this is the most recent. This is the most recent financial fuck up from the cult. This was just filed this year. This is a lien, mechanic lien against 15400 Tim Page on the Kingdom of God Global Church Incorporated. Okay. Now remember, when we looked over the tax records, everybody, they have a Kingdom of God Global Church and a Kingdom of God Global Church Incorporated. All right. They have opened so many fucking fictitious names behind this cult, behind the Kingdom of God Global Church, that it really has.
You don't have to do that if you're doing the work of God. People
Yeah.
see in a I have people who are secular who they do a good job, and someone says you're doing the work of God, and they get all the money and the financials. They don't have to do all this weird stuff they're doing here.
Yeah. And that this alone, right, for this being a religious institution, Tom, like they shouldn't have to be doing this shit if they're doing everything right. Yeah.
You don't have to do all this stuff they're doing if you're doing the right thing.
And this is a real shit. You guys, I've done my research on this. If you're in the Zoom meetings Mondays, I'll put out more information about this, but I don't put out the information here about what I know as far as this case. I know more than what's out here. But yeah, Cyber, God's going to make a new hell for David.
Yeah.
But this is a $90,000 lien, and it was filed by Creative Design and Build. Their general contractor, and it was for $91,000 plus. Better late than never, JH. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Jerry H, thanks for being in here, man. Thanks for stopping in. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new here. We are talking David's newest lien right now. This is for 15400 Tim Page. Right now, the lien, I don't know the status of what's going on, okay? All I know it's been filed. I do know a little bit more than I say. I'm not going to drop bombs here because I don't want to do that. Anyways, the amount of the total contract was 108,000, and it was for, let's see what it was going to be for. It's for work. Okay, here it is. Description of services: materials, equipment, and/or labor delivered to the property. Remove deck framing, staircase rebuild, and reinforce, no doubt, because David fucking gaining weight. Install composite decking, remove railing, paint, and reinstall. All right, so this was for some decking. Also, there's some other stuff that was done on the property too that's not mentioned here. Yeah, okay, yeah. There's other stuff on here that's not. There's other stuff that's not on here. This is just for the deck. So 91 grand is what they owe now at this point. All right, 16,000 is what was paid. $16,171. Creative Design Build looks like that's the president. Signed 6/28/2022. Here is the initial agreement, and it was entered the 31st day of August in 2021. Jesus Christ, man. See, this is where they're fucking over taxpayers now, Tom. Look, 30 grand in labor and materials.
Yeah, they've been doing this whole time.
Yeah. They've been doing a real shit thing. So they guarantee the labor. Then here's the payment schedule. All right, this is what tells me, you guys, this is what tells me right here. This payment schedule tells me they're fucking broke, okay? Because if they're so balling, right, why the fuck can't they make a $4,600 a month payment on this project?
They're trying to fake it till they make it, and he's done that probably several times.
They made two payments on this project, plus the 16,000, right? They did the $16,000 deposit, and they made first and second labor. The number on that, let me get it. Good morning, Ted Cruz with the top down. We are talking about the deck build right now. So let's see, the 4666 times 2. So that's $9,300, $9,332 plus the 16,171 and 80 cents. So as I say, $9,333 plus the 16,171 and 80. So 25 grand is what they paid total on the project. Between the deposit and the first and second labor, they paid 25,000 on a $100,000 project. Then they stopped paying.
Yeah, he gets these schizophrenic delusions of grandeur and doesn't follow through on it.
Yeah, it's almost, it's almost like, I don't wish this on anybody, but it's like, you ever seen like a meth addict, like start one thing and do another and then do another and then do another, not follow through with the project? That's kind of what I see here with David's baby.
Yeah.
I really do. But this is the invoice. Yeah, Ted Cruz, there was a deck build. Yeah, see the invoice right here, brother? Rebuild a deck frame and staircase per St. Louis County required. Frame too dangerous not to code, no doubt, because fucking David. You're gonna have to fucking double reinforce that frame.
Like I've had experiences in church too, but it's like you have to actually go back and do the work.
Yeah.
You know? And it's something that like I've been learning too, because you just want to always be in that energy, you know, like of like a manic state, you know, and maybe you have a religious experience, but then you have to actually do work.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You know, like let go of the Krispy Kremes and get on the treadmill, you know, and actually get the real work done.
Yep. Ted Cruz, this was for the 15,400 Tim Page, brother. This is a mechanic lien. Yeah, $100,000 fucking dollars on a deck, Matthew Moore, right? 100 fucking grand on a deck. David talking, oh, we're gonna go help all these sick people and heal all these people. Yeah, we're gonna do these great things with the convoy of miracles too. Yeah, so anybody that gave David money, right? He didn't spend it. He spent it on a fucking deck. And here's the invoice. And look who signed it. Concubine Michelle Brannon.
Is that just like a deck of like a back porch of a house?
Yeah, dude, $100,000 for a deck, bro.
Yeah, that's criminal. That's utterly criminal.
Yeah, dude, exactly what we're pointing out here is like, dude, what David's done here has gone beyond fucking criminal, dude.
We were sleeping on the floor, you know, like I said my story many times. We were using bubble gum, paper clips, and duct tape, and he had money like this for his concubines.
Yeah. Bullshit, right, Tom?
It's evil. Like not to be opinionated or condemning, but I don't know what's evil if this is evil.
Nah, fuck that. Be opinionated.
You know, like they have the link, they can jump on too. They've always had the link to jump on, because if you try to talk to them face to face, like David says, we know what happens.
And he can't say, oh, it's not for the residential center. Yeah, it is, David. Anybody who's from David's cult that's watching, look, 15,400 Tim Page Drive, Chesterfield, Missouri. He is indeed scamming your money. All my haters out there too, smash that dislike, please, while you're here. But yeah, this is absolute criminal. And here's the case number: 22 SL ML 00094. Now, let's also check this out, okay? While we're here on Missouri CaseNet. Let's see, hang on. Let me look for... Here we go. I'll look by case number because I know this case number. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Having mic issues today. All right. Here is another case that David Taylor was also caught up in. This is with Harold Lewis. All right, and I'll go from ascending order on this one. All right, so 2018 was when this was first assigned. All right. And this was also for a breach of contract over the 15,400 Tim Page. Right? This is now bullshit. Harold C. Lewis And let's see. Parties and attorneys. Look, David E. Taylor, Michelle Brannon. But, you guys, these addresses. Hang on, let me go ahead. I need to remove the comment so everybody can see. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. All right. These addresses, all right, the 2008 Victory Way Lane right here. Ball in court, asking questions. Oh, okay. Let's see here. That's a good question, though. Tom was asking questions. Ball in my court. That's what he was doing. They kind of kicked him out because he was asking questions. You can't ask questions here. If you ask questions, it's like a sign of rebellion, right? You can't
Right.
question the prophet, right? Just like you can't question the Josiah, Messiah, that fucking piece of shit, right? He's always right. You can't question him. That's the same thing with David. You can't question the doctrine in this cult. Can't. Kick you out. He did not help sex trafficking in the area. He's so full of shit. Michael Reed, he did not.
Yeah. No, he gets a news clip and then he takes credit for it, which is insane. But with evangelicals, that works sometimes, and that's a whole other story, right? But
Yeah.
he just takes a fucking news clip and he says, "I did that, through
Yeah.
God. I was sitting, in my shutaway," and it's insane. But again, with Christians who are into mysticism, it can work sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me get back to the case here. So, once again, here's another case with David, right? And this address, the 2008 Victory Way Lane, is all part of the scam, and so is the 1302 Wild Horse Meadows. That's all part of the scam, also. Okay, well, Wild Horse Meadows they sold. They don't live there anymore. They no longer live there. Um, they sold that and they moved. But this was the most recent the court case before David's most recent court case. Man, I'm betting they're fucking tired of seeing his fucking ass up in the courts there, man. Man. Okay, hang on. Dockets and entries. Stand by. So keep in mind, this case with Harold Lewis was tied up for 4 years. It started in 2018. And this was also for a breach of contract, you guys. And they held this case up for 4 years, man. 4 years they held it up. And
Yeah,
they
this
finally.
legal stuff is hard for me, Alex. All the paperwork. No one wants to do the paperwork, man. This isn't as fun.
Oh, it's an absolute mess what he did to them. What David did with all these fucking. I mean, look, 2018. All right, that's when it was initially filed. You got 4 years. Look at this, guys. This is 4 years of holding the courts up because David didn't want to fucking provide the financial documents in this lawsuit. Didn't provide them. So what they do? They finally settled it out of court. 2022. Yeah.
Because, yeah, he thinks he's a law unto himself. Like he some of the messages he thinks he's literally his own country.
Yeah.
You know, and just no, but we haven't recognized it yet.
Okay. So
And
this one.
that's a common theme with cults, right?
Yeah. They want to have their own little countries. Like that's why David bought that place down in Florida. He's all, this is Taylortown. So let's see. Settled. When did they settle this? Let me see here. Okay, they dismissed 7/21/2022. Held it up for 4 years, Matthew Moore. Yeah. Smash that like. Got 17 people in here. How's everybody doing this morning? We're talking David's cult. Talking Jim Jones, Scientology too. We're going over kind of a bit of things right now. Talking a little bit about Josiah, 5F movement. how all these.
Can I make
Hell yeah.
another point?
Hell yeah.
I'm just trying to flow with you, bro. I think a healthy comparison to David for someone that's still edgy would be Doug Wilson out of Moscow, Idaho, who I personally find him to be someone who's healthy. They've done like a piece on CBS, like this pastor wants to make Moscow, Idaho a Christian town, and so he exerts a lot of influence in his local area, but it's just like a healthy, functional community, if that makes sense. Like, but he's like, we're here to like have influence.
Yeah, I think I'd seen something about that recently, about something like that.
Yeah, he did. He does he puts out a lot of content, and he put out like No Quarter November, because it's November, and he had this video of like him sitting with a cigar on a chair, and there was a huge fire around him that was supposed to be representative of the culture, and like he gets up. It's like the meme where the dog's like, "This is fine," this is fine.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you have to like Doug Wilson, anybody. I was into Calvinism before I was into Pentecostalism, and it was very popular 10 years ago to be into Calvinism as well.
Yeah.
So I got into like that stuff, and I think it's just a much healthier environment where people have families, and Doug Wilson's not trying to sleep with your wife, and the giving is all ethical, things like that.
Yeah. Not like David's, where you have to give, you got to pay to play, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
But not saying like, this is the guy. I'm just saying it's better in comparison.
Yeah. So up here, right? Just on this top bar alone, you guys, we have 3 different lawsuits that one that David's settled out of, and 2 that are current. All right, here's the federal lawsuit. This one's federal right here. This one's federal for the reason because David is a nonprofit that's registered out of Missouri, right? And he came down to Florida. Well, he went down to Florida. And he decided to enter into a contract with an LLC by the name of Movie Prop Rentals, which is a very well-known company. It really, what I found out, Movie Prop Rentals, this is really the only company of its kind pretty much fucking anywhere. All right. What this company does, guys, this company builds professional stages. All right. Not just fucking some chump ass little 20-footer stage. No, this company designs, builds, and sets up professional sets. Yes, this is racketeering. He's racketeering. Yes. He's all does racketeering. Do I get extra glaze with that? I would like extra glaze with my racketeering, please. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, this is for David E. Taylor. Yeah. 54. This is David E. Taylor. All right. This is the slob we're fucking going after. This is our cult that we've been chasing after for the last couple of years and bringing an exposure to. Right. This is a federal lawsuit out of Florida. And this is a big one. Because now he's crossing state lines and doing fucking money crimes, right? This is where shit's going to get real fucked for him in the end. Right. Right. So what David did, 54, let me fill you in. I'll just let me fill you in kind of real quick. This is they build stages, and David contracted this company to build a fucking stage for him because he basically wanted to be a rock star, bro. That's the best way I could put it. He wanted to travel around and do like a fucking Benny Hinn type gig, and it's not going to work, bro. It's really not going to work because this place.
Bro, Benny Hinn was not in the most popular position in Orlando either.
No, he's not. He neither is Kenneth Copeland, and it's yeah. No, it's a funny one. Cutlass Supreme. Cutlass Supreme said, David, not rack of ribs, it's racketeering. David's all, can I get extra barbecue sauce with that, please? I like my ribs spicy. So yeah, 54. This lawsuit. This one's new too, man. This one's new too. And this one's for, like, at the end of the day, you know what? Oh, Joyce Mayer? Yeah, she's a fucking lunatic too, man. Yeah, Joyce Mayer. Yeah, she's a psycho. So is Paula White. Paula White's a fucking lunatic too. Y'all ever see that fucking lunatic? Yeah, Joyce Mayer. She's another one, man. And you know what? 54. Only in America does this happen, man. Only in America does this kind of behavior happen, and only in America is this type of behavior allowed, dude. Yeah, Joyce was not a good person, dude. And if at the end of the day, too, check it out, 54. Like Joyce Mayer, right? What we're talking about are these religious movements. They're all part of this 5F NAR New Apostolic Reformation movement, man. And it really is. Some of these people take it to the extreme, and this is where we talk about religious extremism, dude. Like when you're starting to just blatantly scam people like this, dude, this is a federal fucking lawsuit. This isn't just like a summons to fucking go to jury duty. Like David is being federally sued in court, man. And what's going to happen though is they'll most likely try to. They don't want this going to court. They do not want if this if this lawsuit hits the judge's bench, the judge is going to be absolutely fucking livid. The judge is going to be pissed. You're bringing this to my bench for some asshole that can't pay his fucking bills. Well, y'all better go back and figure this shit out and get it off my bench. That's what the judge is going to say.
Yeah, it's awful, man. That it comes to this, that it gets so corrupted.
Yeah. And this lawsuit 54 is for 2.2 million, dude. So here's the specs on the stage. For some of you that don't know the catch up on this. Let's play a catch up day kind of here because it's cold where I'm at, man. I'm not doing shit today. Might as well play catch up. All right. So here's the lawsuit. All right. And you guys take a look at it. So in 2020 of February, David fucking idiot Taylor says, "Hey, I want you guys to build me a stage. The specs are 100 feet wide, 25 feet high, and 28 feet deep. All right. Yeah, can we get a fucking arrest soon? Jesus Christ. Yeah. All right. Manufactured price just under $700,000. Okay. So just under 700,000. Right. But David, being the fucking idiot he is, he goes back, says, no, we want to go ahead and increase the size to 136 feet wide, 49 feet high, and 38 feet deep now. Right. Yeah. Talk about delusional 54. Right. I think this stage is kind of a sign. Tom, tune in with me here, bro. This is just
I'm here. It's just a lot of stuff to process.
Yeah. This stage, it's almost like this is David's manic break. Like this is a sign of his delusions, right? Like the grandeur of things, right? Like, oh my God,
Yeah, he thought he was gonna do a
stage.
lot of stuff that didn't happen.
Would it be cool if David was saying, "Oh, that's just so harm free and beautiful," like Josiah?
Oh, Josiah, yeah. Oh my God, he was saying this about a 5-year-old on the like.
Oh, he's a dude. That guy's.
I mean, people would just be killed on the spot for that in other times. I mean,
Yeah.
this is how things were handled in other,
Yep.
Civilized times of human history. Is they would just kill that person on the spot, and this was high civilization.
Yeah. Let's go on with David though. Let's see here.
And this is how people feel. Like I'm not alone feeling this way.
No, dude, and dude. It's better that they get Josiah off the street before somebody else does. That's
exactly
the thing.
Right.
It's better that the authorities get to him first before somebody else does.
Right.
And that's what I've been trying to say here. Hey, you guys need to get him off the fucking street. Not for his own fucking. It's for his fucking safety.
Right.
Yeah. This is the mentality of the false.
This is a lot to process. So yeah. Excuse me. Like I did tune out a little bit.
Okay, so here we are with the stage. So David upped the size of the stage. He went from 100 feet wide to 136 feet wide. All right. Up the price to 1.2 million. Okay, so they agreed. The company agreed. All that was agreed upon. Right. Let's see. Okay, so they put down $150,000 deposit. All right. All around the time. Okay, let's look at the timelines here. So 2020, all right, they're putting a deposit down. When are they signing for the? When are they signing for the work on the property? Let's see here. That's when the lien was placed. 2021, 30th of August. March 20. So a year later. Okay, so they're putting $150,000 down. A year later, they're fixing the deck. All right. You guys see how much money's being dropped into this fucking cult? It's absolutely ridiculous.
It's fucking evil,
Yeah.
bro.
Look at how much money these people are throwing around. Okay, $150,000 deposit, right? Okay, then they paid another $100,000 a month later. All right.
How much could you do with this amount of money? You and I, or just anyone on this call, or
Dude, if I had that 150 grand, my house would be paid off and I would buy a new car. Like the way these people spend money, it's like, Jesus Christ, what any one of us could do with that $150,000, you know? Honestly. And this asshole's out building a fucking stage that's half fucking finished, just sitting there fucking collecting fees, $4,000 a month. Okay.
yeah,
This
and
is real
all
yeah.
this shit. The convoy miracles, they're not equipped for any of that work. There are people who do that work much more effectively, much more better. It's just a money gathering opportunity.
Yeah. Yep. So look, okay, so the stage, 1.25 million is what the agreed upon price was, okay? They're supposed to pay $70,000 a month towards the stage to meet the 1.252 million, okay? Lawsuit says these monthly progress payments were necessary to enable movie prop to finish the stage in time, right? However, David, being the sack of shit that he is, oh look. Okay, so now we can tie some timelines in together. Okay, so we got February 2021, right? We got February 2021, and then we also got the mechanics lien August of 2021. March, April, May. Okay, so they stopped paying. Look, they stopped paying in May 2021. Man, holy shit.
Oh, so they were making payments.
They were making payments. But what I found out is they should have got a loan. They were told to get a loan, actually. They were
Okay.
Well, go ahead, Tom.
All this is like in NAR. Everyone was saying it was going to be like stadium Christianity, and every day it would be just good news on TV, and just everyone's going to be revival. And David said the whole world was going to come to America, and so he just went with this delusion, and it's cost people hundreds of thousands of dollars from working people.
Yeah, all these numbers you see up here, it's not money that David earned. Those payments, every fucking cent you see up there, David didn't work for that money. You might think he did, but he didn't work for it. He scammed it. That's about it.
Yeah, like that's every month, like that's a year of someone's work.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's $60,000.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's somebody's yearly salary. That $30,000, that's somebody's fucking house payment for 6 months. Bills. That's what those numbers up there represent. Somebody else's life savings, not David's money.
Yeah. Yeah, these are like little old ladies, you know, who
mentally ill people.
Yeah, mentally ill people.
Yep. No bullshit. This isn't Christianity. Matthew Moore knows that. Matthew Moore's Christian. And Matthew Moore, in my opinion, is a proper Christian, man. And I'm not religious. It's all about how you conduct yourself, man. I've talked to Matthew Moore a lot of times offline, man. And
because David tried to recruit for Matthew's church, right?
Yeah. Yeah. David tried to recruit from Matthew's church. And when Matthew questioned David, they couldn't even get a fucking answer from David. So Matthew Moore said, fucking red flag, right fucking there. Hold the fuck up. Why are you trying to recruit people out of my church, but you don't want to talk to me about it?
Because I'm a religion major, and so in religion we understand things like the Dunbar number, which if you're a proper pastor, you know, you can only really handle 150 people under you, you know, that you have real relationship with. Maybe that's the max, you know. So like if you go to a smaller church and you're recruiting and you have a real pastor like Matthew Moore, you know, he's gonna like perk his ears up and be vigilant, you know,
Yep.
and push back.
Yep. And that's exactly what happened. Like that's why we're here. Yeah, they wouldn't talk to him. You said Michelle kind of was like, they insulated David really well. Like they didn't want anybody near David pretty much. It was like he was the guy, you couldn't talk to him, and if you wanted to talk to him, you know, it was, you had to like
Yeah, that's how
schedule
it
a
was.
fucking appointment.
You couldn't talk to him. Like all the people who are his cult slaves have pictures with him because this is like the one time they
Yep.
got to really hang out with him since they've been in the cult. Like they don't even get to hang out with him. You
I
know,
think the way Matthew Moore had, like the way Matthew Moore had quoted it, like he was very insulated from everybody. The way he put it then, it all made sense. It really is. David's very insulated. It's like you would think of it almost like they protect him like the president. It's like they got a ring protecting David, an inner ring, then an outer ring, then a very outer ring. It's like a system of security. It really is. It really is. To get that close to David, oh, it would. It's the same with Kathryn Krick. When you see Kathryn Krick and her little fucking whack ass sermons and shit, they fucking whisk her away right away. She don't stick around. She gets the fuck out of there. She don't stay and talk to her people. No, it's all about fucking glamour and fucking beauty for her.
she still thinks she's a Hollywood star.
Yeah.
Wannabe.
Yeah, Matthew Moore, they wanted to take his young people, but they couldn't talk to him. Like, that's shady. That if you have a pastor that's trying to scalp your members and they won't even talk to you, you know what? That's an issue. You should probably be questioning that person that's trying to scalp your church members. You
And
should
we
probably
were
pull that
doing
person.
that. Sorry.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
And Love Detroit, just to give like he's been doing this the whole time. But I was there. We went to Love Detroit in 2016, and they all said like we're here to like recruit people. And yeah, I was just, I mean, I thought it was a unity event, and I thought we were gonna like actually participate. But I mean, they didn't even worship. They didn't even like sing. Like I was at the time like dancing and stuff, and they were just like, you know, whispering to people, like trying to get them into the cult, basically. It's kind of predatory.
I think it's safe to say that it is predatory. No, definitely. I mean, there's so many cults out there. And at what point, like, where is the oversight with it anymore? Is the government going to continue handing out exemptions to people who are blatantly committing human rights violations? And are they just going to continue allowing that bullshit to happen? If I was doing that shit, I'd be arrested, man.
Yeah, you're right, and I'm glad you're doing like like I said, I didn't know this is what it took to like make things correct, was to do the stuff that you're doing. It just doesn't come on our radar, like you know.
Yeah,
we're caught up in like the preaching and stuff, but you're showing us, and we're learning and participating in the real work.
well, I think this is ultimately what it's going to take too. Is like psychologically, David, where I took, this is how I thought of it. This is my approach. If you guys want to know my approach, when I started the channel, I was like, okay, what's something somebody's never done to David? And it took brainstorming between several other channel members too. Like, what's something that somebody's never done? Called him a piece of shit. I've never saw any videos out there of anybody sitting down calling David a piece of shit. I brainstormed that with some other channel members. Like, fuck yeah, that's a good one. Call him a piece of shit, right? And it was really hard because I didn't know how YouTube would stand on it at first. They're like, no, dude, fuck that. YouTube has pretty they'll allow a lot of stuff, but there's some stuff they won't allow. But like you calling somebody a piece of shit, no, that's fine. Fair game. So
He's a piece of
psychologically,
shit. He's a piece of
yeah,
shit.
he is. So psychologically, what I was thinking is like, no, man, you know what? David is a piece of shit, man. Like by what he's doing, by human standard, David is indeed a piece of shit. So I was like, oh, I start calling him a piece of shit. And like that. I'm probably pretty sure at this point he's thinking he's a piece of shit. You know, I hope that got to him after a bit of time, and he's finally thinking like, damn, this guy's right. I am a piece of shit.
I agree, and it's hard as a Christian to just like be able to say shit and to curse at appropriate times. So for someone like you, who I've said before, with a military background, you're tough and maybe could be rough around the edges when necessary. We needed you to say this guy's a piece of shit over and over and over again for us to get it, because we're scared to say fuck, even if it's the appropriate word to say.
God will still love you if you cuss, okay? I'm pretty sure God will love you if you still cuss, all right?
I'm pretty sure too, Alex.
I'm pretty sure he will. Because if God is who he is and he's all loving and all knowing, it's like,
yeah. I think if David's a piece of shit, it's okay if you say it.
Yeah. I definitely agree. Sat Fark. Yeah. Who else
You have a really healthy glow today, man. Too bad.
My skin's glowing. David's like, he can't glow. You can't glow, Alex.
Yeah, don't turn your camera off. You got that glow going on, David's trying to get the glow, but there's too much Krispy Kreme glaze all over him.
Hold on. I think we might have Kathryn Krick live right now. Stand by, guys.
Oh,
she's in South Africa. This fucking psycho. Holy shit. Stand by. Yeah, you guys want to see another one that's been on my list? Stand by. This fucking psycho, man. Holy shit. She's probably getting real shitty service. Yeah, look, she's buffering, it looks like.
So much to help with every Revival That's Now event. On top
of submitting yourself, your whole spiritual life, demons that you have, sickness that you have, you've submitted them to the.
She got a shitty camera person.
She's got a real audience, at least.
Yeah. You know why though? This woman's dangerous because she's dangerous. She's got fucking. Yeah, hit it 54. Hit it. 54 is gonna jump in. Look, this is child abuse right here. Look. Child abuse. This is absolute fucking insanity too with this fucking psycho. Jesus Christ, man. This woman gives me a whole fucking different level of anxiety. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. God is setting you free right now.
Hey, 54, just type in Kathryn Krick, bro. Kathryn Krick, that's her name. Yeah,
they love to be on a platform.
Yeah, and for her, it's all about her fucking clothing and shit like that. It really is. You want to see what this fucking? Hey, 54, this is religious extremism at its finest, brother.
1, 2, 3. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. You can hear the demons screaming. It's because the authority of Christ.
She's in the poorest fucking region of the world in South Africa trying to fucking scam people. Yeah. fucking crazy lunatic, this woman. Hence, she's part of the 5F NAR movement, man. Yeah, this is a different kind of abuse. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's fucking flopping around like a dead fish. Fucking fish out of the water.
I'm okay with this, but it doesn't produce the results. It's not going to change the world just going around doing this. Like alone, it's not going to make the world a better place. Like it's just going to make Kathryn Krick or someone famous.
This is absolutely fucking ridiculous, though. This kind of behavior, dude. Like, you know where I stand on religion, dude, but this is just blatant fucking lying. Like, this is just. Did you see Elvis? Did anybody watch the movie Elvis?
I didn't.
This is Kathryn Krick is the snow job, basically.
Like, I haven't seen the movie. I'm just saying, like, I'm okay with casting out demons. Like, that is something Jesus did, and about a third of his ministry, if you break it down, was openly casting out demons. And, you know, it is a thing, but I don't think it's only that, is what I'm saying. You know, and that's my opinion, which could be a lie.
Your opinion's a lie.
I don't know, maybe, but that is a fact that 1/3 of Jesus' ministry was casting out demons, and I have been in those situations, you know. So for me, like, it's a real lived reality, the demonic, and I think it's the demonic that's making people do this retarded stuff, like David and stuff.
Look, they shut 54 out quick, dude. They shut him out fucking quick. See how, dude? See, that's the information control, dude. It's all about information control. Look at this. This is just fanaticism right here, dude. Yeah, sorry, I don't buy this. This is all bullshit. All Kathryn cares about is her fucking looking good up on stage. This fucking psycho.
Well, the Catholic Church doesn't do it like this. Like, people go to Catholic exorcist when things get really bad, and they don't see you. Like,
this
Catholic exorcisms are private.
This is wrong, though. What she's doing is fucking wrong, dude.
Yeah.
This is beyond. Dude, there's fucking child abuse going on here. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, dude. When you bring your kids and you fucking force them to be a part of this bullshit, dude, that's fucking straight up fucking psychological fucking abuse, because a kid won't fucking forget that.
Yeah, I've met a lot of kids that were told they had demons, you know, and they're just being kids.
Tell a kid at fucking 5 years old that they're fucking possessed by demons, they start to fucking believe it. Yeah, that's a scary thing, dude. This is fake as fuck, man. This is so fucking fake. Get the fuck out of here.
No demons can allow her to not be free. She must be completely free.
Look, she got fucking showed up. She's like, don't fucking touch me.
We don't have to have physical force. The demons have to
we don't let the demons manifest to this point. Like, people who are real exorcists are not trying to put on this show. Like, I think it's very humiliating to the person.
Yeah, right. This has got to be. This is absolutely ridiculous with Kathryn, man.
She's one of them. 2, 3. Out of her mouth.
It's dehumanizing to do this out in the open to people.
Be good, Zero Skateboard. Thanks for dropping in, man. This
Like
is
I'm torn personally because I want people to know the demonic is real and it's not just make believe, but I don't want people to be humiliated like this.
yeah, and dude, I definitely believe there's demonic realm and shit too, and we're not made to see that shit, man. You know, we're not made to see that. If you were, you'd be a fucking exorcist or some shit like that. Because what I believe, I'm not religious. You guys know that, but dude, if there's good, there's evil, man. Right? There's good, there's evil. You can't have one without the other. Right? People say there's God, there's a devil. Right? Angels, there's demons. I don't want to know what the fuck a demon does, or I don't want to know anything about fucking demons, man. Because you know what? I don't want anything to do with them, dude. I don't want them in my fucking life. Why would I fucking pay them any attention in the first fucking place like Kathryn Krick does? Because all I ever see when Kathryn Krick is around is a lot of fucking demons and shit. That leads me to believe that she's fucking possessed. That woman is possessed.
Yeah, maybe.
I break every generational curse off this family. I cancel every sacrifice made upon my life. I break every curse of witchcraft set upon her. And I command every spirit of mute, every spirit behind autism causing mental illness, every spirit causing trouble I'm free in Jesus' name. 1, 2, 3. I speak from mountain to open. I speak complete freedom from our minds. And I speak this anointing to be filled with mind. Sound of my tongue now. You will see change in her. Declare every day.
I bet these people don't even know what the fuck she's saying. They're probably just looking at her like, oh, yeah, sure, whatever. What is the definition of a demon? I have no clue. I have no clue. Yeah, you probably look up Krick, see her in the fucking... Yeah, you see her.
See, I came from a background where this was all glamorized, and it is kind of different to
Oh, this is beyond glamorized, Tom.
yeah.
This is going like full bore fucking just like, it's all about me.
Every spirit of division, every spirit of hatred, every spirit of anxiety, depression must go now in Jesus' name.
Yeah, this is not the model of deliverance set forth in the Bible by Jesus.
Every last one gone now in Jesus' name. Thank you, Jesus.
And I know these people don't have any follow up. Like, there's nothing that makes sure that they're actually getting better. Like, this is just fly by night stuff.
Yeah, and this fucking crazy psycho operates in America, dude. She does the same shit in America. She's got a spot on TBN now, but TBN's gonna start getting calls from Frank and Samir and Sahir, and yeah, they're gonna have a fucking shitstorm to deal with when Frank calls.
I mean, I'm 31, so I just kind of went with it. I was like, I'm going to try this. And like I said, I asked questions, and I saw over time that this isn't working. This isn't producing like the change that we need to see or want to see.
Yeah. Yeah. But this has gone just beyond, though. This has gone beyond like the snow job or a fucking false prosperity show. This is just, it's South Africa, dude. South Africa's poor, dude. You know, why go to fucking one of the poorest areas in Africa and go fucking try to scam people?
People, they think they're doing the thing to do. Like, they think that they're better than like
where she's at in South Africa.
No, it's
poor, dude.
This is very poor, I know.
It's a very poor area. And the only reason she went to this area is because it's all white, because people in South Africa are white, right? And I've done a little bit of research on areas in South Africa. There's like areas like if you go into South Africa and you're white, you're the like, dude, it's just not good. You're in a bad area.
Oh
dude,
yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
know.
if you're white and you go into like a black area in South Africa, like, dude, you're in bad shape, dude.
Oh yeah, I know about apartheid and things like this, but
Yeah.
I'm here to learn a lot, Alex, because like I said, I knew something where I was wrong with David, but it's like a long process of rethinking things.
It is, and look at Kathryn, dude. She's right up on along the lines with them, Tom. She follows in the same steps as the fivefold and the NAR, right? Because that's what David kind of preaches is the fivefold movement. You know?
Yeah, like I'm repenting. I'm repenting here.
That's cool, man, and that's, dude. But that's, you know, at what point?
You're right. Some of it's just obvious. Some of it's really obvious.
Yeah, this is just blatant fucking obvious, fake as fuck. Like, really? This is.
Thank you, Jesus. God is freeing me right now. I break every curse, every generational curse off of my life now in Jesus' name. Yes, God. The God of miracles! He's coming in power to heal, to deliver every single one of you, to encounter you in
Yep, they do that, 54. They don't like the truth, man.
power to do any kind of miracle. He's here. Hallelujah.
He's here, everybody. Hallelujah. Here's here.
Hallelujah. Wow. Swaziland? Yes. Wow. Anywhere else? Greece. This isn't just some made-up fun saying. It is the true word of God. Revival is right now.
And psycho, man. "54, this woman gives me a whole different sense of anxiety, man. This fucking psycho."
She's doing exactly what she wants to do, though. She wants to be up there. She's exactly where she wants to be.
This one needs to be stopped too, man.
Like, people believe their own, people smoke their own supply.
Yeah, Kathryn is definitely getting high on her own fucking supply, bro. Look, you want to see like the faces of a fucking sociopath? Check this out. 54.
Be a vessel of God. Welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, everyone.
I'm Concubine
Hello,
Krick.
Everyone watching the replay.
Welcome to the sociopath fucking special.
Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world.
I just got done doing a big old fucking 8-ball. Welcome to the show, everybody. You're gonna sit here and listen to me rant for 3 hours about nonsense fucking bullshit religion that I know nothing about.
Welcome, come on
Look
in.
at her, man.
She makes insane faces, like, all the time.
She does, dude. That's
Hello,
what I
everybody.
get a kick out of. Watch her faces, man.
Welcome. Sorry I am late. We had some technical difficulties today.
I'm a complete fucking narcissistic moron. I don't know how to fucking work my own electronics.
But we are victorious. Hallelujah.
I'm victorious. I just smoked an 8-ball.
Yep. Everyone in that church, they don't,
Welcome, everybody.
God.
Yeah, look at her.
Because she's a pretty woman, and everyone's just like
that's what makes her dangerous, Tom. That's what makes this one fucking dangerous. Is she's pretty and she's a woman, bro. And I'm not sexist, and I'm not pointing that out I'm not here to dog out the sexist, say one is equal or lesser than the other. All I'm saying is what makes her dangerous is she's pretty and she's a woman.
We could make those crazy faces, and no one wants to see us making all these.
I'll make fucking crazy fucking faces. Everybody will fucking come to see him.
I'm so excited to be here with you all.
She's like, I'm on the next cover for American Horror Story. She is. Look at her. You fucking paint some fucking clown fucking makeup on her, man, and give her some fucking evil eyes. Fucking perfect cover for American Horror Story. Fucking, you got it.
That's it.
Oh, she's emulating Kathryn. Kathryn Kuhlman.
Oh,
Look at her.
that makes sense.
She's like a Karen in the wild, dude. I bet Kathryn Krick. I bet she's a real fucking lunatic if you piss her off.
Super Saiyan Karen.
Yeah. Look at her.
It was a blessing, you know. I've heard that, and there tends to be this stereotype with autism and other things as well, not just autism. We see these stereotyping of identities. If you have this sickness, you're this way. You tend to be this way, right? That's stereotype.
I would love to see her and Josiah have a conversation.
Oh my God, that would be
Look,
insane.
could you imagine that? Dude,
I don't know.
Kick David out. Fuck David. Put this lunatic and fucking Josiah Messiah in the same room. And
Two bugs. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't know. I think she would go in the full cast out demon mode.
She would. Josiah would be like, you can't cast out demons from a Messiah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Dude, that would be fucking totally radical. Lock them in a room together. Put a mirror.
Cage match.
Put a two-way mirror, right? Put one of those one-way mirrors where you can only see what's going on inside and just put them in there, just with a fucking table and 2 chairs, right? And all you can do is sit there and talk to each other. That's it. And just let them strike up the conversation naturally and see what comes out of it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine what would come out of that conversation just sitting there? Like the shit you would hear.
I can't. Like, I just want to see it. Like, it would just be fucking bonkers.
It really would, dude. It really would. It would be beyond bonkers. It would be a fucking case study. I think that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
That type of conversation between those two types of people with those types of mentality would be a fucking case study, dude.
I agree.
A woman that's claiming to be a fucking prophet and some other asshole that's claiming to be a messiah. That would be a fucking case study. That would be a fucking dissertation to write.
Yes, sir.
Anybody want to write a dissertation? Here, Kathryn Krick and Josiah Messiah. Here's a fucking dissertation. Get those two in the same room. Let them talk to each other.
Stereotyping, though, that's not looking to really God's identity, you know.
I gotta fix my hair. Look, people are asking her here in the chat, like, "Hey, can demons come through infusions and shit?" Like, they're like people, like if say this Selena Smart, right? Check this out. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this lady's asking right here, "Hey, what about an iron infusion? Can demons come through iron infusions?" If Kathryn said yes, this lady would no doubt stop going to her infusions.
Yeah. That's
true. Fucking scary. That is fucking scary, my friend.
Yeah, they
that
give
is
health advice.
That is, yeah. Kathryn's not a fucking doctor.
No, I really have been thinking about that for a long time, but the gross incompetence is like really bad, and they could get away with it through religion.
Yeah, and you're right, 54. And it's scary, dude. It's scary.
But with God, all things are possible. He will give you the strength. He will give you the strength to love when it's hard, to be patient when it's hard, to be generous and selfless when it's hard.
I like things hard.
He will give you the strength when you have that intention that you want to be the best vessel.
Whoa.
Right. You see those faces? You see that series of faces right there? Watch.
God, or is not loving, or is carnal Christian, Pharisee. In all these situations, this is the answer. The kindness of God leads to repentance. They need to repent.
Kathryn, you need to fucking repent too, you psycho.
Meaning they need to change. They need to change. They need to change to be humble and childlike.
I do not get one fucking word that this psycho is talking about. She never makes any sense.
Just want to stare at a pretty woman talk, pretty white woman talk, and make faces, and she just gobbles it up, and she repeats pablum.
You want to see a pretty sociopath fucking rant? Yeah, here you go. You want
Yeah.
to see a beautiful sociopath?
The only way that happens is for them to encounter the kindness of God, the love of God. The kindness of God leads to repentance. And so one of the biggest ways that people encounter God's love and kindness, one of the biggest ways is through another vessel.
And on that vessel.
She's that vessel, guys.
Yeah, fucking psycho.
Oh my goodness, that is.
I'm the
quite
psycho Kathryn
proportional.
Krick.
What the? That's it. They just want to listen to the pretty woman talk.
Her eyebrows are fucked up too. Look, her left eyebrow's fucked up.
So there's actually a great deal you can do to help them change, humble and childlike, to then become spiritual. You can love them. Love.
I don't know if she's trying to go religious or if she's like going zen.
them to the best of your ability with God's help.
Smash that like when y'all
Be
get
the
in here.
best vessel of God, the best vessel of his love and kindness you can be. Make the effort, make the intention. When someone is hard to love, it takes intention.
Kathryn, I would not tolerate 1 ounce of crazy from this fucking psycho. There's no way, man. Yeah, she's in front of a fucking really nice fireplace, right? Like preaching this gospel, and it's like she's supposed to be out helping people. Get in the motherfucking house.
But with God, all things are possible. He will give you the strength. He will give you the strength to love when it's hard, to be patient when it's hard.
Could you imagine, like, what if you woke up to that face one morning? You're like, ah!
Yeah, that would be like a horror movie.
Be like, holy shit! Wake up to that.
That's the Joker right there.
Generous.
Oh man, I wish I could like fucking paint some fucking clown makeup on her.
That's like a horror movie. Like,
oh, I would not want to wake up to her.
it's cartoonish.
Oh my god. She's like, I need another 8-ball.
Because the people in these churches, they don't. I mean, a lot of these people are not happily married, or they're just not having sex either. So there's a lot of sexual frustration too.
Kathryn says I have sex with a lot of people. I'm just not married.
I don't know, what she does, but I know that just a lot of.
I think she's piping down a lot of their fucking donors. That's what I think.
Hey, I wouldn't. It could be.
That's exactly what I think. A beautiful woman like that, get money. All she got to do is fucking flash one thing, dude. That's just, I'm speaking just bluntly, dude.
I think
beautiful woman like that, dude. It's like, dude, she don't got to do much.
We have to ask the question, right?
Dude, you have to ask the fucking question. Where's all the money coming from, dude? Because she sure as shit is traveling around the world and she ain't fucking working. Where the fuck is her money coming from? Sleeping with the donors? That's a gut instinct. That is a gut instinct. It's just because look at where she's living. Look at this fucking nice condo. She lives in fucking Beverly Hills. The fuck out of here, Kathryn.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of fucking money. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it could be. I know just
sugar daddies. Yeah. She got
be.
numerous sugar daddies. Who knows?
It could be.
Yeah. Could be a new number of things. But I'm just saying, she's good looking. It wouldn't take much for her to fucking manipulate somebody, man.
Oh no, if she wanted a sugar daddy, she could get him by the handful.
It would have surprised me if she probably got like 5 or 10 sugar daddies.
She could definitely get sugar daddies. Yeah.
She could definitely pull sugar daddies and wouldn't take much.
And selfless when it's hard. He will give you the strength when you have that intention that you want to be the best vessel of him that you can.
I don't know.
A seed. You got a seed.
Oh, I didn't. That's on her shit. Look at her. She's like, I'm just so apostle prophet.
So that's what you should do.
Like, look at these faces, dude. You could write a book on the faces of Kathryn Krick.
Yes.
You really could. It's like her face is. It's. I don't know if you look at David, you look at Kathryn Krick, you look at Josiah. Like, are all sociopaths and narcissists? Do they all make these certain types of faces? Is that like a behavior trait of narcissists and sociopaths?
I think so.
By
I think
people
so.
who don't understand,
By people who don't understand.
people who are like Pharisees, religious. If you have to be close to them, like family, friends, just love them and
Yeah, Matthew, she lives in Beverly Hills, dude.
love them and don't try to force anything. And don't try to convince them. Don't try to, because I know it can be like,
Look at her. Look at her. Oh man. Yeah, her, David, and Josiah could make for a great horror game. Like, look at her, man. Out of control. Imagine seeing her in virtual reality. Oh my god, I'd be fucking scared, bro. I'd be so scared.
Yeah. I keep thinking about the Nickelodeon slime. You know, like she just needs to be slimed with that green Nickelodeon slime.
I have a physical challenge, right, bro?
She just needs to have that Nickelodeon slime poured on her. Like at the end of every meeting, just slime her.
Right? Like, what if, like, right at the end of her Zoom, she just got fucking slimed, like a bunch of shit just fell down on her?
Yeah, just a bunch of that green Nickelodeon slime just needs to because that's how goofy this shit is.
Yeah. Like, see if I can get some. See, I wasn't on our Zoom. I've been on our Zoom a couple times, but this is another one we've been looking at too. And this is like, she's out of fucking control.
Praise God! Thank you,
Praise God, I'm the fucking concubine for the devil.
Jesus! Hallelujah! Hallelujah! We praise you, Jesus. We praise
She's all, I love the devil. I love his tail because it's pointed.
you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. If we're manifesting even those of you on the because we're allowing the Holy Spirit to lead as I call on people because I can't see you guys over there very well. If some of you could, if we can.
I would fucking happily push her off the stage, man. That'd be kind of cool if she fell off the stage, right? And just kind of, I don't know.
I I don't know. It's just not helpful what she's doing. It's not helpful at all.
Yeah, TBN's going to start getting some calls. They're going to cancel her. They're going to get tired of Frank calling for miracles from Kathryn Krick. She's got a spot on TBN now. Hang on, let's go to her community tab. You guys want to see what she does? Hang on. Let's see here. See, look, it's all about fucking fashion for this. Ugh. Revival carrier. Fucking lame, man.
She wants to be a famous kind of. I've seen like the limitations of how helpful this is, and it starts to get annoying.
Yeah, let's see. Look, it's all about fucking glamour and beauty for her. Look at this fucking bitch. Sorry, guys, I don't drop that very often here, but look at this fucking stupid psycho. All she fucking cares about is her fucking glamour. Fuck her. She's fucking stupid, man. She don't give a fuck about anything else but her own fucking good-looking fucking shit on camera.
But they eat that up at TBN. They love someone like that.
But you know what? TBN's about to get a lot of fucking phone calls, man.
Because they had a bunch.
Look, and here's her. Okay, and here's the thing. Here's her little fucking sidekick, fucking friend that's not so pretty next to her, right? Because, hey, good morning, Michelle. Kathryn can't have anybody around her that's prettier than her, right? So she's got to have somebody that's not pretty, which is
Right.
yourself, right?
Right.
So London, so this fucking crazy psychotic. Ugh. You're going down, Kathryn. See, look, it's all. I need to.
She's
It's all
having the
about.
time of her
It's
life.
all about. It's all about Kathryn for me. Everybody, look at my ass. It's
Yeah,
all about my fucking hips, and I want people to look at me for my beauty. I don't really care about God and leading people to God. All I really care about is my own self-image and looking really good in front of the camera for everybody.
pretty much. Pretty much.
Look, there's her parents. Okay, so she's got parents. Feel sorry for her parents. She's got a fucking lying, degenerate daughter.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Here, we're here at Cracker Barrel. She's going down. Fuck her.
They're at White
She's
Cracker
next.
Barrel.
She's next. Fuck her. She's next. She's fucking next. Fuck this psycho. She thinks it's all about fucking glamour and fucking glam. Fuck her. People try and call me racist.
Yeah, I hear that.
Look at this. This is absolutely just out of fucking control. Her. Oh yeah, let me volunteer. Like, look, this is what she cares about. This is where Captain Krick is traveling on your dime, everybody. Look, she's taking these fucking lavish vacations, going to Greece. You know how much these fucking places cost?
Yeah, I don't imagine she could preach a lot on suffering if this is her lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah, Catherine Krick can't preach shit.
I don't imagine she could, preach on uniting ourselves with Jesus and his crucifixion.
If I ever see her in the airport, I'm fucking calling her out. I don't see how people believe this fucking lunatic psycho. Dude, this is... Catherine's gone beyond, too. She's on the spectrum, too, of mental illness, for sure. Boy, she sure is going to London a lot. Look, see? It's all about her fucking clothing. Fucking stupid psycho, man.
Yeah, I'll propose, again, maybe my opinion is a lie, but someone who I might compare to is Heidi Baker, who actually is in like the dirt of Africa, as she likes to say. And she's a, pretty attractive white woman, and she does weird, charismatic stuff. But I mean, she's also like in life-threatening situations for the gospel too. If you look into her story, and
dude, she can't do this alone, dude. She cannot travel like this alone doing the shit she does, dude. There's something real sinister. Look at this fucking lunatic, man. Oh, Kathryn, you strike a nerve with me, man. I'm letting y'all know that now. This one gets me fucking crunk, dude. This one gets me crunk. And I don't even know why.
No, I think you're on to something too. I just have a lot of deep programming that I'm working with here that I think you're right though. I think your instincts are right.
Because when you look up her information on the tax information, it's weird. She's not listed as like any of the fucking main members of this organization. It's listed under some other fucking bullshit name, dude. It's like she's just the fucking front fucking concubine for the whole fucking cult. And she is, you guys, this is indeed, Kathryn's trying to be a fucking cult leader, man. She's not part of any fucking fivefold movement. She's never done anything with her life except be a fucking failed actress to a fucking prophet. That's what I mean. These people wake up overnight and they're fucking prophets and messiahs all of a sudden. It's like she's like, well, I have a shitty fucking singing career, since I'm a shitty singer. Well, I might as well just become a fucking lying sack of shit prophet.
Yeah.
No, she's got a team doing this shit. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to start calling TBN.
I'm involved in like the manosphere, and it's gotten more mainstream, and Rollo Tomasi is well, anyway,
Look at
they'll
her.
say,
See, this is what I fucking mean.
yeah, people find God. Oh,
Look at
yeah.
her. Look. Got to poke her chest out. Like, look at my boobs, everybody.
Look at my boobs.
Look at my boobs. Yeah. I'm a fucking concubine for the devil.
Yeah. She failed at Hollywood and she found God.
I'm so Kathryn Krick. Oh, man. I don't even know what to think about this one. Look, she went to London 3 months ago, and now she... How does one person travel this much, man? She's going to get burnt out. She's on this one's on drugs. She has to be, dude, to be doing this much traveling and have a fucking energy level she does. It's fucking bitch. God damn it.
I don't
Look at her having a good fucking time on donor money. Look, everybody. Kathryn Krick's having a good time. She don't give a fuck about God. All she gives a fuck is about vacationing under God. Look, she's all, Chantel, you can only be in one picture with me. You have to be out of the rest of the pictures.
I would feel really good if people were adoring me like they adore her. You know, like if I could make every goofy face and people just eat it up and give me money.
Yeah, right, Michelle Jones, just like David E. Taylor. Look, and she's flying fucking first class. What a bitch. Look at this. God damn it. You're fucking out of the game, Kathryn. You're going down. You guys, yeah. I will call her a bitch because I don't fucking like her. She is a bitch. She's a fucking lying, conniving, monistic fucking bitch. That's all she is. You look at her. I'm Kathryn Krick.
I'm seeing what you're saying.
I'm Demon Krick. Yeah, fucking throwing it in the donors' faces. Look, everybody, look where I'm traveling on your money. Look, I'm going to London next month. I'm going to Germany this year. Here we go. CTN Network. So CTN. All right. Let's see. CTN Network. Yes, she does need to be taken out. I agree with you. Let's take a peek here. CTN Network. Christian Network Television. Let's see here. Contact you. Oh, they have a phone number. Huh. I wonder if CTN should get a call from Frank about Kathryn.
I'm with you, bro. It's just a lot of processing here.
Let's see. Do you know what, dude? I don't ever see her fucking saying she'll go to Australia, man. I really don't. I never see her go to Australia. I know you guys have pretty strict shit over there, man. Okay, you want me to call him? Okay. Call him. Let's see here. All right. Here we go.
Television network. My name is Susie.
Yes, ma'am. I'm calling to ask some questions about one of your the ladies that you have on your network, Kathryn Krick.
What is the name?
Kathryn Krick. Yes, ma'am. She comes on. Let's see here. Let me take a peek here. CTN Network Revival is now with Apostle Kathryn Krick at Thursdays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Houston channel 12.1.
Okay, and where are you viewing from, sir?
Oh, I'm viewing from my TV.
No. Where? What state? What city?
Oh, why does that matter? Oh, it's Houston. Well, it's out of Houston. It says channel 12.1 out of Houston. Yeah.
Familiar with that name. Let me see what time it is. Bear with me just a moment.
It says 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay. And what is your question about,
Well,
Kathryn?
Well, I was curious how she got on the network because I've been seeing her a lot on social media, and I haven't really seen her do any miracles, and she's claiming to be a prophet.
Okay. All right. Let me. The gentleman that you need to speak with is at lunch right now, and he should be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. Would you mind if I put you through to his voicemail? He's the one that does all the contracts and everything with the programming.
Yeah, I'll call back in 15 minutes.
Okay, that'll be perfect.
Okay, thank you for your time,
All right.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a
God
good
bless
day.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Who was this again? That wasn't.
That's CTN, right? So, new show, right? So Kathryn apparently has a fucking show on CTN, right? Which is Christian TV Network or Christian Television Network or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Christian Television Network, right? So she's got a channel, right? Apparently she's got a new show that is going to be on CTN, right? Thursdays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time in Houston. My question to CTN is how they're going to allow somebody. I'm gonna ask them, like, how are you going to allow somebody on that's a false prophet?
Yeah, it's not make. It's their whole business model is flawed. Everything's so flawed.
Dude, I wonder if that she's even under contract with them. I'll bet she isn't. Good point. What if they don't even know who the fuck she is? Right? Oh, this would be awesome. Let's see here. Oh, page not found. I wonder if the stream is over though. Oh, you know what? I think she's fucking. I don't think she's on there, guys. You click the link, and you can't get to the page. So. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, they won't touch her as long as she gets ratings. Yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right. Yeah, but once Frank starts calling and giving them shit, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna stop having her on. Yeah,
You're right. You're right, Alex. You're really right. And I always had friends who thought like this, but now, I've been a Christian for like a long time, and I'm starting to see like this isn't fucking working the way they're doing things.
No, it's not. It's not. It really isn't, man. And that's the shitty thing about it, dude, is we're sitting back here watching it happen, bro. And people like you are saying, dude, it's not working.
It's
You
not
guys need
working.
to do something, fix it.
Yeah,
Something's broken
it's
here.
not working. And maybe what you're doing to attack it is hilarious. And I had thoughts about attacking it too, and you're really good at it. And I think it might be one of the only ways to get people to wake the fuck up and realize it's just not working.
Yeah, at the end of the day, though, you know what, Tom? You're always going to have the believers, man. It's what they say. It's easier to lie to somebody than to convince them they've been lied to.
Yeah.
Like all those people in David's cult, those people are going to have a very hard time being convinced that they've been lied to. Tony, Michelle, Steve, Ashley. Think of the deprogramming that Michelle's going to have to go through. Think of how long Michelle's been lied to all this time. What's that going to do for her psyche, man? when she finally realizes that David's fucking lied to her this whole time. I mean, we know, Michelle, we know you're being lied to. We know you've been lied to. That's why we keep telling you that don't do anything for David, because he's just going to fuck you in the end. I mean, we already know he is, but it's just, he's going to leave you high and dry in the end. So,
yeah, this is interesting. I to be honest wanted to be something like this, you know.
yeah, it has to be. It's the only way it can be, for these people to like realize that, hey, you know what? You're not going to get away with these human rights violations anymore by using religion to fuck people over. No, it's not going to happen anymore. You can practice your religion, but hey, when you start fucking people over, I'll tell you all about Michelle. We'll tell you all about Michelle. Michelle is basically the second in command. She is David's #1 concubine. And okay, you know what? Hey, check this out. 54, compare Michelle to Ghislaine Maxwell, bro. Yeah. Birthday jet? Yeah, they didn't get a fucking jet for his birthday. The operating, we're David's cost justification board, basically. Everything that David's done, honestly, everything that we've done in here, Kathryn, everything that David's done that he said he was going to do, the helicopter, the stage, the jet, the houses, we've built cost justification reports on those, and they've all failed. They just can't. Yeah, David, 54. David is equal, or Michelle is Ghislaine Maxwell, bro. That's the easiest way to put her. Yep, she is the worst of the worst, dude. She is the worst of the worst. Manipulative, conniving, and Michelle is ultimately a bitch too.
Yep,
Michelle's a bitch, bro. Yeah, dude. Michelle, dude, you probably wouldn't want to be alone in a room with her, bro.
Nope. She was really mean and nasty.
Yep.
And
Still mean and nasty. Probably even worse, dude.
Wishing
probably got worse.
Yeah. Like wishing death upon me, basically.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yep. Michelle would fucking yeah, Michelle Brannon. You might be able to find her because you're not blocked from her. That's her name. Michelle Brannon. There is a deposition. Hang on. Let's find her. You've never seen her, huh? This guy probably doesn't know who Michelle is. Hang on, bro. I'll show her to you. This is Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle's David's bottom bitch.
Yep, pretty much. Spot on, Tom.
Thank you.
All right. Stand by, man.
She's his bottom bitch.
Yep. This is from my very good friend JMMI Cult Watch. This is their channel. This is on their channel. I do have permission to use these, by the way. So this is Michelle Brannon. This is the right hand.
Tuma was present because he's not an attorney of record.
Okay.
Did you?
All right. So let me give you a rundown on here. 54. This is David's right hand. Okay. You know how what's it say in Game of Thrones? It says the king shits and the hand wipes, right? Well, that's what basically Michelle is, right? David shits and Michelle wipes. Okay. Yeah, I miss Cult Watch too. They're busy. Family life, you know. They take care of things. They got to do what they got to do. But Michelle is the right hand, is the hand basically. And this is her part of the deposition. So there's two parts to the deposition. If you haven't watched David's, I recommend that you do. Michelle the wiper, Brandon. She's all, I get the extra absorbent toilet paper because David takes massive shits. But okay, so 54, there's two parts to this deposition. So David was deposed in November of 2014 and February of 2015. Then Michelle is deposed a month after David, right? And she goes in here in this deposition with her head up her ass, dude. I recommend you watch both depositions. Watch David's first, then watch Michelle's. But this is concubine Michelle, my man. This is her. And
she kind of looks like Holly Holmes from the UFC in this.
Right.
The one
she
who beat
does,
Ronda
right?
Rousey.
Let's watch a clip of her.
And I bet she gets knocked around by David.
Has their own type of income. So when you say you all come together, but JMMI pays it, how does that happen?
We give the money to Ashley to make the deposit
Into what account?
into our main account, I believe.
What's
54, and she's the CFO of this fucking of this ministry, right? She's supposed to know all the financial shit, but she doesn't know shit about
what
it.
are the four numbers?
I believe it's 2449.
So now you're month to month?
We are.
And who is, I'm going to butcher this name, Aguio Gale?
Okay, that's one of the houses they used to rent.
Landlord.
Who, do you know who he is?
I mean, I've met him.
Do you have a relationship with him, business or otherwise?
I'd let Colleen be my counselor, Michelle Jones. No, she's not drugged. Michelle ain't drugged, but she is definitely a battered woman, dude. By David. Fuck yeah. Michelle's abused. Michelle's abused by David, bro.
Yeah, we have testimonies of that.
Yep, testimonies of that, dude. We have eyewitness testimony of hands-on of physical abuse by David to Michelle. So Michelle is for sure being abused and battered by David. That's her problem, man. She is for sure being fucking beat down, dude. Michelle is David's fucking doormat, dude. That's the best way to put Michelle, dude.
Yeah.
Yep. Do I feel for her? No, not one bit. Nope. She got up and left her family for this piece of shit, dude. Left her kids, husband, everything, dude. I don't feel for her one fucking bit, dude. Michelle is a fucking conniving, ruthless bitch, dude.
If you give an inch with these people, they take a mile from you.
Yep. She's an absolute fucking lunatic, dude.
You can't let yourself feel for them
Yep.
at this point because
There are some people in here I do feel for. Michelle's not one of them, though.
yeah.
I do not personally.
People I feel for: Joseph, Tony, Steve, Ashley. Dude, I don't know if you'll be able to get to her, dude. If you can find her on Facebook, man. If you found her on Facebook, ask her about the lien on the residential center. Oh man.
JMMI have an office in St. Louis?
It's not in the city itself. You talk
Right.
about it.
No.
Do they have any offices in Missouri?
Yeah, he is. And David, Joseph is also a doormat for David too. Yeah. Yeah, Joseph lies too though, but he's also a doormat. I don't want to say I fully feel for Joseph. I think he's just more. What I know about Joseph, man, is that he got sucked in that cult at a very vulnerable time. That's what I found out. I don't want to say what it. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just say it. He was Joseph. Joseph was doing psychedelics prior to this cult. From what I found out, he was. I don't want to say heavily involved, but he was definitely dabbling in some psychedelics. Okay, and from what I found out, is that at the time he was starting to come off of this, he got sucked into the cult, which is why I say he was very fucking vulnerable to that, is because he was coming off of psychedelics. So yeah, definitely Joseph
That makes
was.
sense.
What's that?
I said that makes sense.
Makes perfect sense, right? And that's coming from sources and shit too. I'm not going to say who they were, but what I found out through my research in the channel and people coming forward and emailing me and talking to me, because people have come forward and say, hey, that's my best friend. Joseph's my best friend. I'm worried about him. And this is what I can tell you. And it makes sense when I found out about that, I was like, oh shit, that makes sense, man. It makes perfect sense to be coming out of something like that and then to be sucked into a cult like this at that time when you're that vulnerable in your mind. Like, I don't think that you couldn't be any more fucking vulnerable than at that moment.
Oh, can we look at something? Can I suggest we look at Kathleen's recent public Facebook post?
I can't get on Facebook, bro.
Well, I don't know if you want me to read it or.
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
But she put out an apology. Let me find it here. But she's basically, this was 5 days ago. you know, this is public.
What was
You
she
know,
apologizing about? Go ahead, read it. Hey, read it.
all right,
Yeah.
it's all right. I pray today whether you have done everything right, some right, none right, or a few things wrong and the rest right, you will always remember that in the midst of your failures and mistakes, his love rescues and remains sure, is more powerful than all of your failures combined. So that's the first paragraph. My heart is overwhelmed with gratitude and appreciation to God for all the good things in my life, and at the top of the list is Apostle David E. Taylor. I could not have met Apostle Taylor at a more significant and pivotal moment in time. It not only changed the course and direction of my life, it saved it from destruction and death in more ways than one. Okay, so that's the second paragraph. Just keep going.
Notice how it's all about David. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not about Kathleen. It's all about Apostle Taylor. Yeah, keep going, man. I'm digging this. Read it.
Here we go. I'm alive today because of the divine connection. I'm alive today because of the divine connection that took place when I met Apostle Taylor. Even though I was in a spirit-filled, prophetic, Bible-believing, and teaching church, I was dead spiritually, emotionally, and nearly physically. People don't understand my love, appreciation, and honor for Apostle because they do not understand my pain and how, if he would not have been obedient and demonstrated the love of God to me when he did, I will not have lived to tell about it. Therefore, while I gladly express my honor and tribute to Apostle Taylor for being the greatest capital G impact on my life and relationship with God, and it makes you uncomfortable, I say keep scrolling. The truth is, I can't do enough to show him how thankful and grateful I am to be alive and to learn to truly love and serve God with all my heart, soul, mind, and strength. I am far from where I should be and need to be, but I am not where I was. If I was, there is no way I would be able to sit here today and type this from the abundance of my grateful heart because I would be dead. Not only has my life been impacted and changed, but my daughters and my mom have all been gratefully changed as well. I sincerely thank you, Apostle. You may never really know just how much love and appreciate you, your life, living legacy, ministry, discipleship, correction, loyalty, and friendship. God bless you, and I thank you today and for always being you, Kathleen. There's.
That sounds kind of weird. I wonder what's going on there.
But there's a lot to unpack there. I noticed a lot of things. She said the living legacy of David Taylor.
Yeah.
So I think there's definitely eyeballs and ears listening to us, and they should be.
Yeah, I think so too. They're listening. I think they are too. I think you're spot on. They're listening to us, and I think I think people are starting to finally realize. Because what I found out recently is that how much has Kathleen donated? I have no clue, but I did find out that Rebecca Stalker, the sign language girl, she's out. She got out. So the cult is dwindling, man. But I did
And
find
this
out that
was-
she's still kind of like she badmouths people who leave the cult still.
This is a concubine. Kathleen's a concubine.
Anyone else's YouTube crashing? No?
David, your witchcraft won't work.
David, stop your witchcraft, David.
Cut it out.
Cut it
It's
out,
not
David.
working.
Stop it, David. Bad David E. Taylor.
This is a concubine. The concubine's apologizing.
Yeah.
You know, she's not going to leave. This is her sugar daddy. David's her sugar daddy. Okay, remove the money from the situation. This is something I heard that might be sort of, but they say, you know, white women leave when the money dries up. You know, let the money dry up and see how long Michelle and Kathleen stay.
Yeah. Yeah, see how long they stay. Let's see what happened. I'm looking up some of the.
That's why I heard white women leave when the money dries up.
Right. seen what Josiah. I love that fucking YouTube took down Josiah's fucking channel, man. You know, you guys, when shit like that happens, dude, it has to be a global effort. It really does. It can't just be like one or two people.
Right.
Dude, I don't. You know, that's a good one. When David dies, Michelle gets everything. You know? Who knows? That's a good question, man. Michelle's name is on everything, right? I mean, honestly, Michelle Jones, would you want to be stuck with all that shit, though? If David dies, Michelle's stuck with all the managing of that property. She's got to come up with the money now for all the properties. She ain't going to do it. She's going to fucking tuck tail and run. She's going to boogie out, man. Michelle will go into hiding. Yeah. Not Michelle Jones, but Michelle Brandon. The axe Michelle would go into hiding.
Yeah, these are concubines. Like,
Yep.
So I didn't know that when I got there that these were concubines recruiting me. You know, I thought these were just women who were sold out to Jesus Christ and to God. And they were doing it for platonic reasons, not for
sexual
favors, you know.
Did you all see that series? Did you all watch that show on Netflix about Ghislaine Maxwell yet? It just dropped like the other day. Dude, it was really good. And I was keeping in mind what we're doing here with David. And it was the women that were trafficked into Jeffrey Epstein's little fucking sex trafficking pedo paradise. The women were coming forward saying, you know what? Yeah, Jeffrey was there, right? He was there a lot of the time, but fuck that. It was Ghislaine Maxwell doing all the fucking dirty work. They said, no, fuck it. It was her. It was Ghislaine. It was the face of Ghislaine that we saw always. Not Jeffrey. We only saw Jeff when we were pushed off to him. That was it. Other times it was Ghislaine looked at us like we were just fucking trash.
Yeah, it takes these women, they help them and they get in return houses.
Yep.
You know, what did Vicky Yohe said? Oh, I only got red shoes. That's why she freaked the fuck out, is because she realized other women were getting more money than her.
Well, she got a fucking Jaguar too. But Michelle, she just got that residential center.
Yeah.
Remember? Which makes a good point. But no, the residential center actually got moved out of her name and back into the church's name, which was really smart. That was really fucking smart of her. I think she thought we weren't going to notice, but we found out, and she's like, oh shit, I better get that house out of my fucking name, which was smart because it's like, dude, you're supposed to be a member of that church. How the fuck you get a house from the fucking church for free? Swapping it to your name. Yeah, right, Michelle.
Yeah, and Joseph offered, like, putting me on payroll was actually an opportunity that Joseph flashed in front of me.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Because I got there, Alex, and I was like, why aren't we doing work? Like, why are we just doing Facebook all day?
Yeah.
With the spamming of people's Facebook inboxes. And so I was working at Labor Ready in, Detroit, Michigan area, and making time to go to David's and sleeping in my car or in the building if they let me, until they finally, I think I was sleeping in the building the whole time for about 2 months, and they just kicked me out because they saw that I was, I wasn't so malleable to their schemes.
If the church assets exist, if the church ceases to exist, where the assets go to David's pocket. JMMI ceased to exist, and he's still promoting that church online. He's still taking in donations off of that church.
Right. Yeah. It's heavy stuff, man. These are concubines, like you said, Ghislaine Maxwell's, who are organizing it for David, and they'll buffer him, and he has armed security guards. It's not all this, we just love Jesus stuff. It's a whole lot of other stuff.
It is. It's a curtain. It really is. The church is the curtain, man. The church is the curtain, and that's what I point out here is like, hey, look past the religion and look at the crimes that are actually being committed. Oh, well, it's the church. Well, yeah, it's the church, but hey, fucking take church out and look at the laws.
Yeah, same thing with the Catholic Church. People wouldn't come against them for that reason too.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all smash that like, get in here. Got some haters out there. No, for sure. But I think I might go ahead and wrap it up there for the day, man.
That was a lot. It's been intense this week. The Monday one today, it's been good though.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk about these some more, man. I'd like to do more panels and get more people involved, man. I know it's a hard thing to talk about, dude. Religion. I get it, you guys. I get it. It's not easy, man. It's
Well,
really
that
not.
lady who showed up, she was amazing at the phone call. You know.
Oh, Michelle Jones? She's right here.
Oh, that's Michelle Jones?
She's right here in the chat. Yeah, tell her what's up.
Oh, hi. And I'm saying she's very talented, and
right?
Yeah,
like, she's got it. She's got it right. I know.
Yeah, she's got it, and that took a lot of talent to just get Josiah to spit it out.
I'll give you a little background why she's in on it. Is she's got a daughter, and her daughter's autistic, right? Nonverbal, right? I believe Michelle is what you were telling me, and she got involved because David was coming out saying he could heal like autism and shit, right? And she's like, "Oh hell, fucking no," you know. So Michelle Jones she's been with the channel, dude, since my last one and this one, dude. So she's been following this for a bit, dude. So that's why she's in on it, dude. You know, everybody's here for a different reason, dude. When she heard David start saying he could heal all this shit, she's like, "Put your fucking money where your mouth is, you piece of shit." You know?
Yeah, that's a bunch of fraud, and he has wheelchairs and crutches, you know, that he just gives to people who show up. Like, if someone shows up in a state of not so good mobility, he puts them in a wheelchair, and then he calls them up and makes them stand up out of the wheelchair as if they came in a wheelchair when they weren't that crippled, and he just plays up the wheelchair. He does all this shit like that. But whatever the case may be, I just think, yeah, it's going to keep growing organically. I took a long time because, like, you know, it wasn't something I wanted to reopen so easily, but I think with your leadership and you just keep showing up, I was like, I can't not support this guy.
Yeah, it has to be done, dude. I mean, there's other people out doing other cults too, like the dude doing Scientology, Aaron, I think his name is. Dude, check out his channel. It's fucking funny, bro. And if you need, like, they're doing really good things over there with like that, dude. To have Scientology go down, bro. Dude, if Scientology goes down, it's gonna set fucking precedents, dude.
Yeah.
Scientology takes a big shit heap, dude. That's it for other cults, dude. That's it. But yeah, I'll go and wrap it up there, man. I'll see you guys Friday, and I'll open up another panel again. But yeah, man, y'all have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. I know we went for a couple hours today, but I wanted to talk about a couple things today with all these crazy cults, man. Looks like a bit of a majority. Good. I hope Josiah is watching that piece of shit. His channel got taken down. Michelle Jones. Michelle Jones. Yeah, Tom, we had another call with Josiah last night. That guy's absolutely out of control. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time, man, before that piece of shit. Yeah, stay home. But y'all have a good day, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening, and thank you for deconstructing the topic. And we'll talk more about David later on. And I'll do some research and actually see what's going on with everything. And I'll keep you guys up to date. So have a good week. See you Friday, guys.